Hello, I'm Jeff Whitener along with Ray Halbrook, and we are bringing you the Viking Insider program here for Jefferson College. Ray, before we get started, talk a little bit about what we're hoping to accomplish here with our show on JCTV.
Well, absolutely. It's something that we're just going to take a look at, just the in-depth look at players, coaches, maybe even talk about some of the folks' parents, kind of that whole in-depth Viking look at what it's like to be a Jefferson College Viking here. There's an amazing amount of great programs here, and we just want to be able to cover that and highlight for the guys.
Well, in getting that word out to the community, I think is really important that folks know that not only is this someone where their kids can come, but this is some place that the whole family can enjoy a lot of different things, not only the athletic programs that come out and watch and support, but also some of the other great things, the great events that happen here at the college as well. And it's really a place that can be a focal point of the community for Jefferson County.
Absolutely. I think that there's a lot of untapped potential here at Jefferson College to take a look at. We've had a lot of parents from high schools come and take a look and, well, what's really going on over here at Jefferson College? Well, we're going to give you a chance to take a look at that, up close and personal. And we hope to accomplish being able to kind of get that vibe of what Jefferson College athletics is about.
And we certainly want to thank JCTV for the opportunity to bring this to you and a partnership with what we do. And it's a situation that, like Ray said, we're going to take you behind the scenes as much as possible on how these different programs work, how these different events work. And I'll talk to the people involved, whether they're administrators, coaches, players, as you mentioned, parents, everyone involved with the program. So we're delighted to be able to bring this to you, and it's an incredible opportunity, and we're looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
When I first walked on campus at Jefferson College, I was so excited.
I knew I wanted to be here. This is amazing. This is where I belong.
Jefferson College offers the quality, flexibility, and affordability that I'm looking for.
The beautiful campus and friendly atmosphere make me feel welcome.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong here.
You belong at Jefferson College. Classes start soon. Learn more at jeffco.edu.
Welcome again to a new episode of Viking Insider. I'm Ray Halbrook, your host. We appreciate you all being with us today. Today we're with Chris Starkey from the Jefferson Lady Viking softball team, and we appreciate having him on. How you doing, Coach?
Pretty good. Thanks for having me today.
Awesome. We'll recap a little bit of the last season here, the 22 season. 37-13 overall, 17-5 in the Region 16. You were ranked in the top 20, very nice, in the nation. But you lost to Crowder in the Region 16 finals. Coach Starkey, give us what you feel was the key to success for the 22 season.
Big thing for us, for last year was buy-in. Especially the transition from Coach Cook to myself. There were some things we did differently. So with that, it took a lot of the fall last year, also going into the off-season with our off-season conditioning, with changing some things up so we could try to get to the level as we wanted to get to. So, as far as that group, we had good leadership last year with that upperclassmen group, as far as seeing what we had from the year before to what we had from last year. But like I said, the big thing was as far as buying and trusting each other, with keeping it simple, trying to keep things on a more manageable scale and not feeling like they had to try to do too much with everything. So, from that standpoint, I think our success was, the kids always knew what it is we expected out of them, and as far as they didn't try to do too much, like they just kind of kept it simple. That was kind of our motto all year.
And it was very successful.
Yes.
How many sophomores are you looking at that you lost from last season, and then how many new freshmen do you have this season?
As far as losing wise, we've got 6 returners from last year's group. We had 19, so I lost 13 basically last year. This year's incoming group, we brought in some new faces, some sophomores. So we've got 20 on the roster right now. So we've got 14 new faces in the program this year. Between the majority of them are freshmen. We've got 1 sophomore that transferred in. So it's pretty much a kind of different group all the way around. So getting used to the team dynamic with having a whole lot of new people on campus has been a little bit of a different situation as far as trying to figure out what are some things it is they need to do. And the big thing for us is just the competition. So that's why we want to try to bring in as many talented kids as we have this year. We're very deep in a lot of positions. this year, which helps us out as far as competition-wise and prepares us for our tough regional and conference play.
Absolutely. That's a good segue into our next question here. Give us a look at the recruiting needs. And it seems like with the amount of people that you lost, you got a lot of recruiting needs. What did that look like this season?
For us, the big thing is, and that's one of the big questions we get asked a lot, is what are we looking for? We're looking for those kids who can play multiple spots and just be athletes and compete. Because depending on, for us, especially year to year, there's a lot of kids who transition from some spots that they weren't normally playing, so maybe possibly in their summer ball stuff or in their high school ball seasons. So with a lot of them, we try to get all of our kids to play as many spots as possible, just because injuries, if an injury happens, we're able to kind of plug and play some kids in some different spots. But we want to make sure they're prepared if we're trying to put them on the field for us.
Tell us a little bit about the fall season. We got a chance to see a little bit here and there, and sent out our own crack team to take a look at take a look at you guys during the fall season.
Crack team is right.
Woody is a good guy. He comes out there all the time. And what did you feel like? Do you feel like you accomplished your goals for the fall season?
We did. The big thing is getting those kids adjusted to how we're going to try to prepare ourselves for the spring. With how much attention to detail it is we play, with all the little things as we played in the fall. And, we challenged them from the very beginning with playing the tough fall schedule we did a lot of teaching. Us as coaches, it was a lot of one-on-one talks with the kids to go through different situations, go through things that are going to help prepare them for the spring. So in terms of accomplishing our goals, yes, we wanted to see how they were going to compete in some different situations, see how much fight they had in their belly, a little bit kind of fight that they had in their group. And that's led to, I know yesterday was one of the few days that we've been able to be outside. We had a great day of practice outside yesterday. We're actually going outside today. But big things we wanted just to compete on a daily basis and play against those tougher teams and kind of see what we have to look forward to in the spring.
Yes. Your 22 season, you had a really high-octane offense, great pitching, stout defense. Compare that 22 season to what you've got going into the 23 season.
I think we're still solid as can be in the circle. We've got a lot of good arms. We've got a lot of kids who can play multiple spots as well as pitch, so that helps us out to be with our team depth. We're able to run a little bit more this year. I think we've got a little more team speed hitting wise. Got some little things kind of, iron some stuff out, but I think we're going to be more well-rounded from top to bottom, and it's not just going to be kind of relying on the long balls. We can still play the small stuff. We're going to be able to take extra bases. So I think that's going to open us up athletically and offensively a whole lot more this year. That hopefully is going to produce us getting some more runs. And big thing is on the defensive side is we basically do our defensive stuff every day. We take a lot of pride in what we do with that, and we challenge them with doing the uncomfortable stuff to get it comfortable with as far as the drills we do and multiple throws and making everything as high-paced as we can. So we take a lot of pride on that side of it as well. But overall, as far as difference-wise, like I said, I think we've got a lot more options this year to do some different stuff with the personnel that we have, and I think it's going to help us out in the long run.
You're about a week away from
Game
1 of the 23 season, and I know you guys have probably been chomping at the bit all winter long here.
Oh, yes.
Tuning up for this 23 season. Do you feel the team is where it needs to be right now approaching these first games?
I think so. Like we had with our group, we always have exit meetings before they go on Christmas break, so that way we can go over expectations for them, expectations they have for us as coaches as well as us as them as players. They all worked extremely hard over the break. They sent me videos. They sent different things it is that they were doing over the break with their workouts. So as far as what we've been seeing so far, we're on the right track. It's always beginning of the year. You kind of take some bumps a little bit, just because you're not used to being outside with the wonderful Midwest weather it is that we have. You never know if you can get out or not, but we're trending in the right direction. We're doing a lot of good things right, and that's where, kind of leading into what we're doing with going outside today and doing some little stuff on that end. It's going to help us out.
Excellent. So the fans are going to ask this question when they walk into out to the baseball diamond out there, or the softball diamond for the girls here. What type of team are we looking at this season for the 23 season of the Lady Vikings?
They're going to see a team that's going to fight. They're going to have each other's back. They're going to compete as best they can on every given day. And like we tell them, some days you're not going to be 100%, but if you're at 80%, you got to give me 100% of that every single day. So they're going to compete. They're going to have each other's back. We do a lot of team building stuff as far as trying to help each other out. but they're also very knowledgeable as far as what it is our expectations are for them and what the expectations are they are as a team. So you're going to be see a well-rounded group of young ladies that come out and compete and give everything they've got every single day because they're proud to wear that Vikings across your chest every single day.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate the time and appreciate catching up with you, and good luck to you this season.
Appreciate
and I'm sure we'll see you on the diamond.
Absolutely. Sounds good. Thanks, Ray.
Absolutely. That is Coach Chris Starkey from the Jefferson Lady Vikings.
At Jefferson College, community is an important part of who we are and what we do.
We experience community as it unites us in our work and activities.
We reflect community through an annual day of service as we give back to those we serve.
We feel community knowing we're part of something greater than ourselves.
Our campus community is stronger than ever, and we realize community cannot exist without unity.
I'm here today with Alexis Findley, who is a sophomore this season studying biology. How you doing, Alexis?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome, awesome. First question for you. You've kind of bounced around here, it looks like here. You've graduate from Blair Oaks High School in Jefferson City, been down at Southeastern Louisiana University. How in the world did you end up here at Jefferson College?
Well, it started with the recruiting process. They were recruiting, I think, my senior year of high school. I had talked to them a little bit, but I decided to go to Southeastern. It was a little far away from home, so I decided to come back, and Starkey reached out, and I thought it was a perfect opportunity.
Excellent, excellent. After your time at Jefferson College, we're gonna go ahead and go right away to the end here. Is your plan to keep playing college softball with your remaining eligibility?
Yes. Hopefully I can go somewhere back up the levels and see where it goes.
Okay, awesome, awesome. What would you like to do career-wise when you finish school? Would you consider coaching when your playing days are over?
Yeah, right now I'm studying biology, so I want to go to medical school. So maybe if that route doesn't work out, I'd love to coach the younger girls and show them what it's all about.
Excellent, excellent. What sport would you be playing if you couldn't play softball?
Probably basketball or volleyball.
Do you get homesick? And if so, how do you deal with that?
Definitely last year I was homesick because Southeastern was 10 hours away. So I only got to go home twice, which was a big reason why I came here because it's only 2 hours, so I can make that trek way more often than last year. So a lot of FaceTimes. I have a little sister, so that's definitely hard, but I get to go home a lot more, so it's definitely easier this year.
Great. Good deal, good deal, good deal. What do you like to do when you aren't playing softball or practicing, having classes, and doing homework?
I love to hang out with my teammates and friends. Definitely go home and see everyone, read, work out.
Great.
Normal.
Awesome, awesome. Final question for you. This is the Ray question. We always end up with the Ray question. Name a hidden talent that you possess that your teammates don't know about.
I play guitar a little bit.
Nice. Guitar player myself. Would you say you are advanced, beginner? Where are you at?
Maybe in the middle. I used to play a lot, but I haven't been doing it recently.
Excellent, excellent. We appreciate the time. It's pretty quick here, but we appreciate the time catching up with you. And good luck to you this season. And
thank you.
Hope to see you on the field.
Yes, thank you.
That is Alexis Findley from the Jefferson Vikings.
Hi, I'm Sean, and I'm pursuing my associate's degree in the physical therapist assistant program at Jefferson College. I want to be that person that can change an athlete or a young person's life, and teachers are always there to help you and do anything they can to put you in a position to be a better student and better person.
Hi, I'm Bryce, and I am pursuing my associate degree in music at Jefferson College. What I like most about the program is how everybody helps each other. The music department is like a family to me and to everybody here.
Jefferson College, you belong here.
Welcome back to Viking Insider. Ray Halbrook here, your host. We're here today with Lyndsey Brandt from the Jefferson Lady Viking softball team. She's from Lynn, Missouri, and she is studying education. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome, awesome. We've already talked about your area of study being education here at Jeffco. What would you like to do career-wise when you finish school?
I plan to be an elementary teacher and then possibly coach after that.
Awesome, awesome. Who have been some of your biggest influences growing up, and who is your favorite athlete?
My biggest influences definitely would be my sister. She grew up playing softball, and then my parents are huge supporters of mine, and my dad has done everything to get me where I am today. And then I would say my favorite athlete would have to be Michael Jordan. That's just what me and my dad have always grown up talking about, and he's the best in my opinion. So
MJ, I agree with you on that one. As a sophomore, you're looked upon for leadership this year. Who are some of your freshman teammates that you think might fill leadership roles after you guys move on?
So we have a really good freshman class, and they're all very different in their leadership roles. But I think that Mallory Rogers is more of a quiet leader. She leads by example, does the right thing, doesn't always seem noticed as far as being loud, but she leads by example. And then Bailey Willis is very vocal, loud, encouraging, and she's a tremendous athlete. So I think she'll be a huge leader next year whenever we move on.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we're going to talk about your dog, Rico.
Yes.
All right. What does it mean for you to have Rico, who is a service dog, if I'm correct?
Mm-hmm.
What is it like to have Rico on campus?
I love having him on campus. I mean, obviously sometimes it can be stressful, but all my roommates love him, and taking him on walks is just a big de-stressor for me, and having him around just really calms me and my anxieties with softball, so it's a really big help.
Agreed. Love having the dogs around. Most people don't understand the crazy schedule that junior college athletes follow, obviously. Take us through a typical school day for you during the softball season.
So typically we have weights at 7 a.m. on mornings, so we'll wake up, go to weights, get that over with, come back, eat some breakfast, take Rico out, obviously, feed him, and then we have class. I have class until about 11. And then eat lunch, do some homework, practice around 3:30, and then usually we'll practice till around 6 or so, and then some of us will stay after practice. Some days we'll get extra work in during the day, so it's really, our days are filled, and then we get back home, do some homework, eat, and that's about it.
It's a busy lifestyle.
It's a busy
I'm sure
life,
of that.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you like to do when you're not playing softball? Practicing, having classes, or doing homework?
I really enjoy spending time with family, especially at home on my farm. And I enjoy to read and take Rico on walks and be outside.
Excellent. Last question for you, the Ray question. Name a hidden talent that you possess that your teammates don't know about.
This is difficult. I would say in high school I did track for a little bit, and I used to be pretty good at triple jump, which not a lot of people know
myself.
about me. Yeah,
nice.
My dad was a
Long
triple
time
jumper,
ago.
so
But,
yeah.
hey, love it. Good stuff. Well, we appreciate you being on here, and good luck to you this season.
Yep, thank you.
That is Lyndsey Brandt from the Jefferson Vikings.